Talk to him.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Whether the winters were left in the cold.
I'm gonna move on to the chat Q&A. Should more people be going back to that old thing? Should more people be going back to that old thing? Let's break it down like this, because this individual case basis kind of. So let's break it into small groups. I'm gonna go through different scenarios and tell y'all when people should go back to that old thing, right? This was a shout out to the person that sent me this question. Should more people be going back to that old thing? So let's go through different scenarios and I'll let y'all know. So scenario one, let's say a woman got one child and her child's father, they not together, but his only child is with her. So they both have one child that they share together. They should be going back to that old thing. Put that family back together. If wasn't nobody punching on nobody, have a conversation. Have a conversation. If two people dated each other and broke up due to distance, only distance, and both of them are still single right now, and both of them desire love, and they got along just fine, they should be having a conversation. Go back to that old thing. Go back to that old thing. If you dated a chick, neither one of y'all had children, and y'all break up, she go have multiple kids, and you still don't have children, don't go back to that old thing. It's over with. It's over with. She made her choice. It's over with. If same scenario, we're gonna be fair. Same scenario. If they together and they don't have children, they break up, and the man go have multiple kids, and she still doesn't have children, don't go back to that old thing. I don't know that she needs to go back to that old thing. I don't know if she listen. If she want to, she can. Women naturally more nurturing. They fall into a stepmother role a bit easier than a man could fall into a stepfather role, in my opinion. So if she want to go back because he a good brother and all that, and they broke up over something miscellaneous, and now he come with a couple kids, but she willing to take on the baggage, I'm not gonna blame her. But if it was my daughter, I wouldn't recommend it, right? You know what I'm saying? So on that one, I'm gonna go, don't go back to that old thing. Don't go back to that old thing. What y'all think, chat? Answer the question in general. Should more people, like people who single and looking, and they claim they're not having success out here, should more people be trying to go back to that old thing? Y'all know what that old thing is. Talk to me, chat. What y'all think? I'm trying to think of another scenario. Souls of thought. What you laughing at, dog? Souls of thought. What you laughing at, dog? I need to send you the link, man. You trying to come up on the stream? Yeah, man. But yeah, that old thing. Should more people be going back to it? The people that's still out here single and looking, not having no success, that little joint that got away, she's still on the market. Should them people be sitting down having a conversation? Are you at the game? That's what's happening. That's what's happening. Put that parlay in, dog. Get some money. Live betting is the best way. Yep. I think it's more people. You know what, though? If I answer this question in general instead of doing an individual case basis, though, I will say I feel like there's more people who have broke up over petty things, whether it be pride, ego, immaturity, things that were that don't leave scars, right? The people who didn't break up over infidelity, the people that didn't break up over, like, you know, outside babies, the shit that wasn't toxic, right? The people that are in the percentage of amicable breakups, I do think that they need to potentially explore sitting down and having some conversations with some of the old things. I do. You know, me personally, on a personal level, y'all know I'll give y'all a little bit of vulnerability here. You guys are like I said in the theme song, they don't know me for real. They just know what I post. So I'll give you what I want you to have now. If you ask too much, I'll let you know. But on a personal level, me, I've never dated the same woman twice. Never done it. Never spun a block. Now I didn't. Now I'll spin the block on some cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Relationship be over. You get that double back action. I didn't double back, but spin the block and try again, like redate. Never done it. Never would have made it. It's over with. It's over with. Never done that before. But do I recommend it to people? Yeah, whose circumstances are in alignment with that making sense. I do think some people need to spin back and reconcile that shit they was being petty over. Because a lot of people be breaking up, turning like molehills in the mountains. He said I'll back you know, we'll get up for sure. What we got? J Rock say, if they have a child and they platonic, why not go back? Let the relationship work if they working. Yeah. I think especially for people who got we doing chat Q&A. So y'all drop questions if y'all got questions for me. Shout out to everybody that just came in. 333 in the chat for everybody that's with me. What up? But yeah, we talking about right now that I had a question sent to me for the chat. They saying, should more people be going back to that old thing? And I went through some different scenarios talking about situations where I think it makes sense. But ultimately, I feel like people who broke up amicably and they still got a lot of love in their heart for each other for whatever the circumstance is, whether there was children involved or if there weren't children involved and neither one of you guys have created any children, sit down and have a conversation. Y'all done got a little older, a little wiser. You see the error in your ways. Y'all still think each other look good. Y'all still in each other's proximity. Sit down and have a conversation. I say it ain't gonna hurt y'all to have a conversation. Me personally, I'm not doing it. But could I make that as a recommendation? I think for some people it would be intelligent. I really do. Because I've seen some people break up over some petty shit. I have. I done seen some people break up over damn near, I'm talking about next to nothing. Like y'all just broke up because somebody wanted to go cheat right quick and they just figured instead of cheating, I want to step out. Whole time they wanted to double back. I had an ex that I broke up with. She told me she always thought we was going to get back together. I said, you're going to always think it too. You're going to always think it too. I don't know what gave you that idea. Shit, you lying to me or somebody lied to you? Lakers in 5. That shit over. Fuck wrong with you? I don't know. Hey, motherfuckers be thinking they gonna come back to me. Hey,
natural born crash dummy, and he go crash out.
Yeah, you crashing out, shorty. She's crashing out. So what you thought was that like when you had your like you just got me on a rope. You know what I'm saying? You could just you swing back this way. I'ma just be waiting on you. Yeah, okay. I don't say much, but I think a lot. Yeah, okay. These strawberries good as hell. Crazy as hell. Hey, it's definitely the best of female that thought they had me on a rope. Oh, I can go back to him when I'm ready. Seems like you're ready. Oh, my mama, double back to nothing. Double back to nothing. How you been? Cool. Energy dry as hell. Straight. Hey, fuck wrong with you? You ain't know you had the blessing? You realized it too late. Hey, I know that hindsight 2020. Is it heavy? What's heavy? That L. Hey, oh shit. Hey, chat. Y'all crazy as hell, man. I can't be doing this, man. I can't be doing this. Let me, man, hold up. What do you say? What do you say? Old flames count as new bodies if y'all broke up for over a year with no access to each other. A few women I met go back to their old thing after me all the time. I'm a pet rock again. Damn. He said old flames count as new bodies if y'all broke up for over a year. That's a new question of the day right there. If you double back to somebody over a year later, do it count as a new body? I think it do from a spiritual aspect, because if they haven't been celibate and you haven't been celibate, y'all definitely bringing new energy to the game. When y'all pull up to play that game, to restart that game, y'all pulling up with new energy now. What else you say? I think I'm a simple brother. I just want to be I want to be with a woman first love. Oh, you just want to be with your first love? Yeah, but see, I don't know. See, that's the thing. When this question asking about should people go back to that old thing, that got to be a two-way street. Is that a two-way street? Is that old thing really? Because I do think some people do need to sit down and have a conversation, but don't both parties got to want to sit down and have a conversation? If one of it, okay, so like what's a good movie reference? Like, what's a good movie reference, man? Not Hitch, not Brown Sugar. What's a good movie reference where two people split and they both wanted to double back and talk? Shit, Hitch at the end. Him and Eva Mendes on my mama when he was walking the dog, or she was walking the dog and the dog took off. Was that Hitch? No, About Last Night. About Last Night with Michael Ealy. That's the movie. About Last Night with Michael Ealy. They spun the block on each other, and it was for good reason, because they just broke up. They just had some pain points, kind of dove in and shit a little fast, didn't know each other as well as they thought, and then they eventually, realized that the reason why they broke up, they was missing each other. Yeah. They had to go for a walk in the park and get that right, because the dog didn't know the difference. The dog still wanted his people to be together. What did he say? He said, I think I'm a simple brother. I just want to be with your... Yeah, you said you want to be with your first love. Hey, man. How old was that? You see what I'm saying? Because if that was a long time ago, that might not even be a double back. That's even a thing. It got to be attainable, right? What y'all think, chat? Should more people be going back to that old thing? Shit, the way I see it, if people had an amicable split, nobody cheated, they just broke up because they wasn't getting along for a little while, and they didn't know how to endure because they never grew up in a household where they seen two people hash shit out, and they broke up on some immaturity or now they know better type shit. Man, the both of y'all still in the market, and neither one of y'all having no real success, man. Y'all goofballs was meant to be. Sit down and talk that shit out. Somebody put your pride to the side first so the other one feel comfortable to do so. Just do it. Just do it. Straight up. I can't lie to you. I think that's my general consensus for real. I just think when it makes sense. Oh, you said you want to be a woman's first love. See, y'all be killing me with them typos, man. Y'all got to get this shit right. Y'all got me saying shit y'all ain't trying to say now. This shit on the World Wide Web, y'all. He said, I want to be a woman's first love. Are you trying to go get you a young buck? Keep it legal. That's all I can tell you. Keep it legal. Let me quit playing. Because being a woman first love, how old are you, champ? Because if you in your 30s, you trying to be a woman's first love, what age she got to be for you to be that? That's the question. That's nasty work. You don't want to cross the line. End up out here like Uncle Shay Shay, fighting for it all. What up, and y'all? What up, chat? But yeah, we on the chat Q&A. Y'all got any questions for me? We are about to hit the hour mark here in a few minutes. We went through the reaction video already. We went through the question of the day. We doing chat Q&A. If y'all got any questions for me, let me know. I'll give y'all like 2 minutes to drop it. Sometimes it's a little delay, so I'll give y'all a couple minutes to drop any questions y'all got for me. It could be whatever. It's Saturday, man. It's Saturday. I got another sports live to do after this, so we got to talk about them fights last night. We're going to keep that for Classic Code Sports, though. Make sure y'all tap in with the other channel. Drop them questions in. Shout out to everybody that dropped through in the chat today too. Shout out to J Rock. Was Joe Jett in here? Shout out to Souls of Thought. Who else dropped through in the chat? 333 to everybody. Any questions from the chat, man? Yeah, that man. But yeah, we did the reaction on Ace Metaphor saying men don't like women for real. He always pandering. They don't know what he say. They don't know love until they get late in their 20s. Is it okay? It's not a question, it's a statement, but still, he said they don't know love until they get late in their 20s. I don't know if women don't know love. The dudes they be choosing, them dudes might love them before they dog them out. I don't think dudes cheat on females because they don't love them. Like the little hood dudes or whatever, the little bad boys that females be attracted to when they young and don't know no better or whatever. Or the dudes is just not gonna all the way treat them right. The pretty boy, the the person that got clout, whatever the case may be. When they picking bad and shit like that, I don't think them dudes necessarily don't care about them. They just gonna do their thing on the side. Whereas they could have an option that's a little less, a little less shiny, that's gonna treat them like, diamonds and gold every day of the week. So sometimes they don't find that to be attractive or appealing until they get to a certain level of experiences. And that's unfortunate because then diamonds and gold, man, is getting somebody that's overcoming some trauma. And he's supposed to look at that as a positive. Like, oh, she's been through some things. That's a good thing. Like, could be, could not be. It depends. It really does depend. But that's a bold statement though to say they don't know love until they late in their 20s. I don't know if they know. I don't know if I agree with the word and they don't know love. And I appreciate the comment. I don't know if I agree with the word and they don't know love until late into their 20s, but I will say women become better decision makers with companions as they get older for sure. I can agree to that all day long. If a woman was here, she would probably say, well, you can say that for y'all too. But shit, I ain't gonna give y'all my response because I don't even want to come off like that today. Y'all been mad at me all week for the clips I've been putting on TikTok, and I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke, ladies. I don't. If God made something better than a woman, I don't want it. Any questions though? Y'all got 2 more minutes. What'd he say? He said they not in love. The dude might be, but the female want the lust or the gluttony. We got an alarm. Who in here, man? Drop, hey man. Roll call, man. Who in here? Where y'all from, man? What up, chat? Who in here? Joe Jett. Oh shit, Joe Jett in the building. Oh shit. Look, y'all just got another 15 to 20 minutes of live streaming, man. Joe Jett in the building. We can't go away this quick. The homies just showed up to the party. We got J Rock in the building. We got Joe Jett in the building. 333. You know how we doing it. But we right now we doing a chat Q&A. So y'all drop y'all questions. Anything and everything is whatever. But the question that we were talking about is should more people be going back to that old thing? And we had J Rock that said they not in love. They just in it for the he said they're not in love. The dude might be in love, but the females mostly want lust or gluttony. And that's tough. That's tough because I think at certain periods in certain women's lives, they go through that phase. He said, just checking on you, but rolling right now. Okay. Salute to you. Salute to Joe Jett, man. But yeah, I think that's tough, man. I think that at certain phases in certain women's lives, that might be the case, right? They might be looking for like I said, the shiny guy. Right, or the the guy that got a certain essence about him, that hood shit or that tough shit. They go through that phase where they find that shit to be charming or attractive or exciting. You know what I mean, type shit. So, but I don't know that they stay in that space though. That's kind of heavy. Like, do women stay that way the whole time? I think there's a populace of them though. We're in a capitalist country, so you definitely have an element of superficiality floating around in everything. A lot of people judge people based on their ability to earn or their ability to, acquire assets or earn money or whatever the case may be. when there's so much more to humanity, so much more to being a great person, so much more to society than just the ability to buy stuff. I think people who haven't had money kind of glorify money a bit more than people who done made some bread. Like if you touched some bread before, you just realize that like money is options. So like the more bread you touch, the more choices you have. That's all. And for all people, that's not necessarily a good thing. Much is required when much is given. So I think that a lot of people who ain't touched no real bread before, they feel a certain way about bread because they still like a have not, or they haven't been to that mountaintop, or so to speak, or whatever they dream of that being. But like, yeah, is it a cool feeling to go into a dealership knowing like, all right, I could get whatever car in here I want? It ain't really no big deal. Yeah, that's cool and shit, but the car you buy still just gonna get you to and fro. Like the Rolls Royce drive on the same street as the Honda. It do. Like they be on the same streets. Like I done been next to a Rolls Royce in traffic. I'll be in my whatever I'm driving at the time, and they in a Rolls Royce, and we sitting at the same traffic light. Okay, they air conditioner blow different, they seats heat different, the ceiling got stars in it and shit like that. I think the main thing is getting in a car that operate properly and getting to and fro. But call me modest. I told y'all I'm not a real superficial person. I'm modest. It's certain things that like I spend some bread on, but other than that, I just be chilling. And it don't be because like I'm cheap or frugal. It's just literally not a big deal to me. Like I just don't care that much. You know what I mean? I'm not I just, like I said, I'm well traveled. So I've been places where I seen like real poverty. And when you see poverty at that level, not like American poverty, where like you could be homeless by choice and still end up making like 40,000 tax free, shaking a cup and shit, or playing guitar and collecting money in a bucket. Like not that type of poverty, like a different type of poverty. I seen some shit. So like when you seen that, you like, okay. And at that time, when I first saw like out of the country, like third world poverty, because we live in a first world country, even the poor people here are in a first world country. But when you see third world poverty up close, you know, at that time, the first time I ever seen that shit, at that time I had like 100 pair of Jordans and 2 feet, 100 pair of Jordans and 2 feet. And I realized something was wrong with the way I was thinking and looking at the world, because these people, not only were they poor as hell, but they was happy as hell. I said, well, damn. They know some shit I don't know. It's something in their spirit, something in the way they think, the way they see the world, something I was indoctrinated with, something. Because I got 100 pair of Jordans, 2 jobs, I'm in school, woo, all this shit going on. And shit, I ain't nowhere near as motherfucking jolly and golly and gleeful as these people. Motherfuckers just frolicking in the street. It wasn't no holiday, no nothing. They just happy with little to nothing. You know what they had though? Village, community, family, love, abundance, relationships, trust, loyalty, principles, belief in something greater. Foundation. And that's when I came home, started selling them Jordans on eBay so fast. I said, man, I'm tripping. All these sneakers, all these clothes, I'm doing all this. And look, and blessed to be a handsome nigga. Really handsome. Don't even have to do all that. When I got rid of, I used to be a sneakerhead. I was a sneakerhead before it was cool to be a sneakerhead. Y'all became sneakerheads and hype beasts. I was doing all that before that shit was even a thing. I used to work at the shoe store all through college. I had every Jordans, all of them. Name something. Had them. And that shit wasn't about nothing. And guess what? When I got rid of all them shoes, I didn't get more or less pussy than I was already getting. You know what I'm saying? Like we put a lot of value on stuff that ain't really, it don't even be nothing for real. So I think a lot of Americans could, and it's impacting dating. It's impacting relationships. It's impacting the family, keeping up with the Joneses, comparison, people overspending on weddings, going back to an apartment after they get married. You just spent $70,000 on a wedding, $60,000 on a wedding, $50,000 on a wedding. You can go lower, $30,000 on a wedding, and y'all going back to an apartment. It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like you see some people come from out of town and go get it out the dirt on American soil, they make good on the opportunities that are here because they're able to be modest. Not humble, but just modest. I don't care nothing about what emblem is embroidered on this shirt. I really don't. Just give me a shirt that fit, that's comfortable, that I could work in this 100-degree heat, because I'm finna go get it for my family. And then when we run it up, we still just finna chill because we remember what it was like not to have nothing. So we just gonna make sure if shit get funny, we got something to fall back on for real. We just gonna keep living off the land and loving each other, long as we could buy the Dos Taquis. You feel me? Like I'm dead serious. Like I used to live next to a family that had 3 generations in their one house. They was putting that shit together. And they all lived real comfortable financially because they was pooling shit together and they didn't hate each other. See, that'd be the thing too. A lot of times it'd be hard to live 3 generations in one house. Motherfuckers be to tow each other apart. Mamas fighting daughters. You know what I'm saying? Daughters fucking mama boyfriend. All type of shit get to going on. Y'all know I ain't lying. What'd he say? That's why, I don't know. People settling down mid-30s and 40s these days, all with one kid, credit problems, or just annoying trauma and triggers. Yeah, it gets tough. That's why when dudes be getting their shit together and they be up in their 40s and all that, they'll go grab something a little younger that they could show something, teach something, and tell what to do. Because if you can't tell her what to do, you can't protect her. If you can't tell her what to do, you can't protect her. Somebody break in the house and you tell her, get under this bed, don't come out till I come back in this room. And if I don't come back in this room, don't come out at all till the police get here or whatever. Just don't come out. Stay under this bed. A woman who hear the scuffling, hear the commotion, hear some yelling, and she come out to try to help, not knowing you really down there getting busy on your John Wick shit. She come out, try to help. Now you see her out the corner of your eye, or don't see her out the corner of your eye, or you think it's another intruder, and you turn and put a 9mm in your old lady when she's supposed to be upstairs under the bed. But because she didn't listen, now you done accidentally popped her like she one of the intruders. That's just an extreme example of how like not listening equals not being able to protect. If you just stayed your ass under the bed, everything would have been straight. Just wait for me to come back. Well, I heard the noise and I wanted to help. That's not your job. That's not your job. It's my job to go die about it. It's not your job. You feel me? So I feel you. Justin Davis. But we get to peace. We get to peace later in life. We get happiness from things and from within later. Connected with God and testing our morals daily, because people are in disagreement with the religion's way. Come on, man. Yeah. He said, come on, man. Yeah, I'm cooking today.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Weathered the winters when left in the cold. Harden my heart and now harden the